this year's corner is literally a mixture of guys. You got the trench work, like Jeremiah Wilson, who just stepped in right here, could be an impact right away. Then you got returning players like Jabril, who's trying to step in, and Quindarius in the starting role. And then you got some freshmen that you guys brought in. That's just talks about with the competition level, how they're feeling about getting this chance of trying to compete and see if they can get the fans how they need it.
That's what it's all about, man. The competing, and you look at the history since I've been here. With the first year, it was Ronaldo Green and Jerry Jones and Trail and AZ. Then last year, the same group of guys. So guys really had to bide their time and wait until the opportunity came in. And now they're up. They're next up. And that's how it should be at Florida State. You know, guys who are ahead of guys, those guys go on to the NFL, the next group of guys step up, and now is their opportunity. And I'm fully confident in what those guys could do. They've matured a lot throughout the years, and, you know, come tomorrow, they're going to be ready to go.
With Jeremiah, he came in late, but seeing how you can just tell just how much of an impactful he is on the field and off the field. Just like, what's it say you can best describe about Jeremiah so far?
He's a pro. He's a pro. He's serious about his craft. He takes it serious. He takes care of his body. He's a film junkie. He's in the building all day, and he's a guy who has played a lot of balls, made a lot of plays in college football. So he knows what it takes, and I think he was a great fit for our room because he's kind of showing these younger guys, you know, the path they take to be successful. And, you know, happy to have him, man. He's fitting really well. Like I said, he asks the right questions. He's a leader, and I'm looking forward to him having a great season for us.
Coming out of spring, did you guys need another cornerback, or did Jeremiah was just too good to pass up?
A little bit of both. You know, we wanted to add that because if you look at our room, really, Q started a couple of games last year, Jabril did, so we only had really like 2 or 3 starts coming back. So I thought we needed a veteran guy to come in and compete, but you know, when Jerry came open, he wasn't a guy, just a veteran guy. He's a guy who's made plays, was one of the highly coveted cornerbacks in the portal, and you know, he's a Florida kid. He's right up the street, and Florida State was his dream school, so it was a perfect fit, man. And you know, he came in and fit in the room from day one, and guys welcomed him. You know, he relished that challenge, and now he's one of the leaders in our group.
How's Earl looked? Coach White said that he was him. On 2 different occasions, said Earl Little is him. I mean, I know he's got really great pedigree, but he's been banged up. I mean, does he look to you like the guy that he probably thought he was coming out of high school?
I think so. I think, you know, the first couple of years, you know, when he was at Bama, you know, injuries kind of limited him. Last year, I think he was at a position that didn't fit his skill set as well. Towards the end of last year, you saw him coming on. You saw the type of player they can be, you know, at that third level, at the safety position. And now, you know, this year, man, he's a totally different person. And I think it's good for him because this is really the first off season in training camp that he isn't doing any rehab or anything. So he's strictly about ball. He's able to get his body right. He's a pro. He knows what he has to do this year, you know, to fulfill this ultimate dream, and he's become a leader in the secondary. You know, he's not really that vocal, but he leads by example, and you know, he's had a great spring, a great summer, man, and we're excited about what he's going to do in the fall.
What does having somebody who's like a above average player at Rover do for this defense?
Just provides versatility. We can move him all over. He's not going to just be set at one position. We're going to move him around, but you know, just a guy like that who you know isn't going to shy away from contact, who's going to be the guy who sets the tone for this defense and what we want to bring to the table physicality-wise. You know, it's going to be great, man. Just, you know, wishing that he can stay healthy for 12, 16 games, however many we play, and I think he's going to have a great year for us.
About Shy, I mean, I know he's a guy that I think there was a lot of kind of hope and expectations put on last year. Probably didn't live up to it. How's he responding?
Yeah, Shy is he started 3 years. He has a lot of ball, you know, on his belt. He's a cerebral player, and he kind of got set back in spring because of a foot injury that allowed other guys to take the next step. So it's a competition back there. We feel we have a lot of guys who can step in and play ball, and I'm excited to see the way those guys go out and compete. Because, like I said, there's still some jobs that are open out there, and it's all about competition, especially here at Florida State.
I don't know if you've already talked about Jeremiah, but adding him in the spring window, what has he brought to your defense early on from what you can see?
Just a pro mindset. Like I said, he's a film junkie. He lives in the building. He takes care of his body. He understands route concepts. You know, he's a vocal leader when he has to, and you know he just brings a real true maturity to the DB room, and I think guys recognize that. You know, he's one of the few guys in the secondary that's played, you know, a lot of ball in college and has actually made plays. So, you know, he brings that aspect to it, and I think guys are looking forward to playing with him.
Yeah, I was talking to Tony just now, and he seemed to infer that Jeremiah had just this insane instincts, just that next level. Some guys may be a little bit flat-footed in terms of their decision-making process, making the plays. Jeremiah doesn't seem to have that. At least that's what Tony thinks. Is that what you see as well?
Yeah, he understands. He's been in college 4 years, so he understands, you know, route concepts and how teams are trying to attack you, and you know that just goes with experience. And he puts the work in. He puts the work in, man. And you know you can't sell him short of why he makes those plays, because he's in the building all day. He studies his tail off, and he goes out there and put it on the grass. So, like I said, man, excited to have him here. He's brought a maturity to our room, and he's going to make a lot of plays for us this year.
You've had some more time with Coach Cooper by your side. Just how has he helped you grow in your position, and how have you guys developed your bond together as coaches of the secondary?
Man, Coop's been great, man. It you know, just gave us an opportunity to kind of split guys up, you know, between the corners and the safeties. Even though, you know, we're one position, it kind of freed us up to, you know, do what we do. And he's been a valuable asset, man. Just his relationship with the kids, the way he comes to work, his knowledge of football, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, man. We work well together along with Coach Mawson and Coach McCray. So, you know, those secondary guys, man, you have to have a different mindset, and I think he brings that. He challenges guys. He doesn't sell them short, and you know he coaches his tail off. So I'm excited to see what this season brings.
This defense struggled to get takeaways last year a little bit. This new defense that's being installed, definitely really good at stopping the run. Do you think there's the potential for more takeaways this year from your guys?
I think so. I think, you know, with this defense, it gives us an opportunity to see ball more. You know, the past couple of years, even though we had some really, really good defense, it didn't allow us to make plays because our back was always to the ball because we played so much press man. But now we're going to allow guys to get off, use their instincts, use their eyes, and go make plays. You know, that's why you come to Florida State. That's why we recruit the way we do, because, you know, we want to recruit the best athletes who have the ability to make plays. And I think with